Greetings, YouTube. Daddy Staten here on the Daily Dan Blog, bringing you the good stuff, bringing you the weird stuff, bringing you the strange stuff. That's right, I'm back with another comic book review. And since it's the day after Christmas, Christmas is technically over. So let me break out Zombie Christmas Carol number 3 from 2011. Hey, if you look back on my channel somewhere in the past last year, I did part 2 of Zombie Christmas Carol and probably got it all wrong. Like I'm gonna get this piece of crap all wrong probably, but let's take a look at it anyway and see what happens in Zombie Christmas Carol. Ebenezer, Ebenezer Scrooge meets the Walking Dead. I never could say that guy's name right. Inside the cover of this gleamy, glossy nightmare piece of crap, we see a commercial for something that was another piece of crap. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, and then we get this, whatever the heck this is, a Zombie Christmas Carol. In the sequel art, yes, The Undead Story of Christmas by Charles Dickens. Hey, did Charles Dickens write an undead story of Christmas? Let's blame all these people right here for this. That's right, it's going to be a Christmas piece with the ghost of Christmas food. What? And if you can get past the glare and the gleam, Marone can read this little intro for what we're about to see. It's all horrible, yeah. If you check back in the last comic book I done, Zombie Christmas Carol, you'll see old Ebenezer Scrooge haunted by the ghost of Christmas past. You know, the one that hung out with rhinos and looked like baby bunkers. Oh my God. Ebenezer's sad, Ebenezer's crying. Ebenezer has feared that their ghost will soon arrive. And then bold, gleamy, glossy, bright, shiny ass panels brought to you by the Daddy Dan Blog. Scrooge looking in the window, Scrooge looking out the window, Scrooge sees. Yes, he sees it. Michael Marone, the ghost of Christmas food. Oh my God. And we all know what Michael Marone, the ghost of Christmas food's gonna do. He's gonna show up and start trying to feed the old man. He's trying to fatten him up. He wants to make him good and fat so when the zombies show up, they'll have something really good to eat. Now Michael Marone's sad. He's gonna say, hey, I'm the ghost of Christmas presents. That's right, Fat Ass Marone here. He's gonna take you down a trip. He's gonna take you on a walk. He's gonna show you about this little Cratchit boy that's all crippled up, Scrooge. You got a bad day coming, Scrooge. So in the shiniest, glossiest, crappiest panels I've ever seen, brought to you by the Daily Dan Blog, we're gonna see the ghost of Christmas present tormenting poor old Scrooge. He's taking Scrooge down. He's showing him how poor little Cratchit can't walk, how his dad's having to work and work his fingers to the bone to feed the family. Scrooge, you're an asshole. And as I look at the full panels in this comic book, number 3 of 5. There's only 5 of these, right? A Zombie Christmas Carol from 2011. I have to ask myself, how in the blue hell is this thing a Marvel? How did Marvel make this piece of crap? Oh. Anyway, you can see further on down to the Cratchit household where they're cutting up that one little piece of bread and they're fearing starvation and they're poor and oh my God, what a depressing story. And here you go, we get something a little bit better. We get a commercial for Captain America Super Soldier. And I have to admit, Captain America Super Soldier was really cool. It's the really good stuff, Dave. Dave, is Captain America the good stuff? And this is where I'm going to take a few seconds to do a special shout out to Dave Sunstorm and his really cool brother Steven Sunstorm. You know, the good stuff guys here on YouTube, my really cool friend Thrash Pondo Ponds, as well as the Golden Ranger TV, my man Pat McCormick. Be sure to check out the good stuff guys with special mentions to BK on the air, the unapologetic geek and big guys 45s. And I'm going to make a list of all the good stuff guys. Like Chase, I'm going to put Chase on that list, you know, and I'm going to put everybody on that list and I'm going to start doing them all in these videos in the new year, I think. And then we get this one commercial, one page. This is my kid. He got to walk, Mr. Scrooge. And then we get more commercials for more crap. Alphas. May I say that Alphas was the biggest piece of crap I ever watched. And then we're back with more full panels brought to you by the Daily Dan Blog. Yeah, that's right. The Ghost of Christmas Christmas food and present is taking Scrooge to see the poor life of little Cratchit boy, crippled guy. Y'all know that story. It ain't no use me telling you about all this. Just following the regular Christmas Carol story with a little bit of grim art there, though. Ah, you believe this shit? You believe this? Yeah, that's right. We win $100,000. Great prizes if you play the Eclipse Juicy Fruit commercial game. Oh God, I don't even know what to say about this 2 more page commercial. I like a little comic book with my commercials there, Marvel. Oh, and you know a comic book has hit its apex when, as always, the Hitler shows up. The Fuhrer shows up. You know, when the Fuhrer shows up and some zombies start creeping around. And this is the Christmas that will be, Mr. Scrooge, when the dead walk on earth and eat the eyes from the living. And I know that really happened in A Christmas Carol. Right, guys? That's right. Boy, this thing goes off the chains. As in the vision, people transform into the Walking Dead, the ghost of Christmas Evil right over here. This Roy-looking guy has done put the spell out that turns people into zombies. Little Cratchit can't get up and run away. And suddenly he looks up at a giant. I ain't gonna say that out loud. Anyway, then we get more commercials because of course it's Marvel, right? And we get to go to the wizarding world of Harry Potter. He looks like Zach. He looks like my sister's kid. My sister's kid looks exactly like Harry Potter. If I was you, sis, I'd change my name. Anyway, here you go. It's a universe of action and thrills and excitement. For $299, you can go to Universal Orlando. And I want to rip the pages out of this comic book and burn them. As my whole family's at this Universal Orlando place for Christmas, and I'm stuck here all by myself. I'm all alone for Christmas. Oh, my sister and her husband didn't go, and she fixed me a Christmas dinner. But everybody else in the world went to Universal except me. Oh, and look at this wonderful. Somebody write Marvel a letter for me and tell them about this. Look, there's another commercial right over here. As we get this, where Cratchit and some cool people try to decide to do a little caroling for Christmas, because we're poor and we're starving and my kid's crippled. That's what I want to do. Get out and sing Christmas songs. This angers the fat spirit Marone, who says they should be worried about food. And Scrooge goes, ah, ah, and he's hollering because he sees the commercial on the other page. Another commercial for the same crap that we saw earlier, where you could win $100,000 from buying this crap back in 2011 that's way over now. You would think Marvel would put maybe a few commercials for something to do with horror in Zombie Christmas Carol, a horror comic book, instead of loading it down with the Avengers, Captain America, and Thor, and all this superhero stuff. Not that I'm complaining, because I love the superhero stuff. I probably have all this stuff, but I don't talk about it on YouTube because it's good. I'd rather talk about garbage like this, because I'm the bad comic book guy. I look for comic books that's not good. When I do a good comic book, it makes me angry. I can't make fun of it. I can't torment it like I'm doing this piece of stuff. Yeah, okay, anyway. Bat Marone taking Scrooge on a walk through the presence of Christmas and what may come in Christmas futures. I thought the Ghost of Christmas Future did that, guys. So I got it right. Apparently, Fat Marone, Ghost of Christmas Food, with little demons beginning to pop out of his stomach. Oh, that's kind of gross. Little demons are telling him that in the future, they will be the Walking Dead. They will be a plague of zombies. Everybody will eat and die if you don't do the right thing, Scrooge. The world depends on you, Scrooge. What the heck? And soon you will be visited by the ghost of Christmas future, and he's going to take you into the world of the undead. So in full, blithering, nasty, disgusting, gross, panels brought to you by the Daily Damn Blog, he dies. What? That's right, the ghost of Christmas present, he dies now. He's devoured by his own demons. He goes back to the place of nightmares. Scrooge runs away in fear, only to face the ghost of Christmas future. The ghost that controls The Zombie Apocalypse, to be continued in number 4. And if I find it, I'll continue it next Christmas, even though I never got number 1. I got number 2, and this is number 3. And maybe I'll get lucky and get number 4. And then we move on. We get some really cool art. That's right, some art from the comic. And, we're going to show that in black and white while Marone reads all the stuff for us. Yeah, you can read that Dune shit if you want to, too. I'm not going to read none of that. Anyway, this guy does look like the guy from Dune. He looks like Jabba the Hutt. He's a blob. He's Michael Marone. Walk, walk, walk. You're going to read all that, ain't you, Michael? And at least they didn't waste the back of it. That's right, they did not waste it. They did this. They give you a preview in nice old-style art where Scrooge will be meeting the ghost of Christmas future. I guess that might actually have something to do with a zombie, right? Anyway, the last Christmas of Ebenezer Scrooge coming next Christmas on the Daily Dan blog, if I can find it. Oh, my God. And then you get, wait, I don't believe it, the back cover. Huh, they didn't waste it. They did a commercial for a horror movie. Wow, The Dead Walk. I seen that way back then. Even though it was a crappy horror movie, at least they put something horror. It beats Captain America. Oh my God! No, Captain America's on the back cover, of course, because of course. Wow! Oh my God! I want to pull my hair out. That's my look at A Zombie's Christmas Carol number 3 from 2011. Be sure to check out my other Zombie Christmas Carol number 2. I did that last year. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. Oh, my God. Until next time, this is Danny Staten wishing everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that stupid little bell. And I'll be back with a lot worse comic book next time. Till next time, guys. Blog over.